Brother Billy Mormon is going to be leading us in number 764. Teach us, Lord, to wait. It's such an appropriate song. Our computer, and it's going through it very slow. Are thankful, Father, that we can assemble this morning to study your word. We pray that you would bless us as we look at Nadab and Abihu in this book. And we're going to later in Deuteronomy 12 and verse 32, whatever I command you, be careful to observe it. You shall not add to it nor take away from it. Joshua replaced Moses in leading the children. The servant commanded you, do not right hand or to the left. One of the famous New Testament 19 be a great place for us as we study this subject. We're going to look at several scriptures. Most of these, I think, are in your study guide. I might have added one or two. In Exodus, Aaron took as wife. Aaron the high Mount Sinai 9 and 10. Then Moses, Aaron, and there under his feet, as it were, a work of south like the very heavens in its entirety. Nadab and Abihu here witnessed the manifestation of 8 verse 1, picked by God and given special attention so that they could do a good job in their role. Now we're going to take a look at the scriptures that apply to this sin incident. I'm going to start in Leviticus, the 16th chapter. Verses 1. Now the Lord spoke to Moses after the death of the two sons of Aaron, when they offered profane to the Lord and died. To Moses, tell Aaron your brother not to come at just any time into the holy place inside the veil before the mercy seat. I will appear in a cloud above. If you go on down in that chapter to verses 11 through 13, and Aaron shall bring the bull. If you think about that, that's sort of an odd saying, because certainly he got Bathsheba involved in sinning, and certainly the death of Uriah, that was, and yet David said, again, and you only have I sinned. People either responding to needs of hunger and thirst and nakedness and needing to be visited and that kind of thing. And when people ask him, when did we do this to you? And he said, Nadab and Abihu sinned against God, because this was supposed to be worship to God, but they were not worshiping. Mission from the Lord indicates to me that Nadab and Abihu were so drunk they could not distinguish between their role and that of Aaron, who was the high priest. They could not discern the proper time to do various acts of worship, and they could care less of fire rather than the fire that was commanded God. Brother J.T. out that baptism, that'd be taking away what Jesus said in Matthew 16:6.